we got it's post-crash out clarity. That's what this is all about. Not really. I am talking about what's happening in Q4 in the LAINAVERSE at LAINAVERSEworks, where I do biz, make art, and vlog my ascendancy, and currently don't make high quality videos. It's not priority, but I don't think, whatever. Anyway, I am Madam LAINAVERSE, Elena Divine, and welcome to my liberating realm of 1000 fantasies, where you can lose your mind in the best, healthiest ways. Yeah, this was just to hop straight into it. My company is LAINAVERSEworks, clearly named after LAINAVERSE here. And aren't you loving the authentic aesthetic of being in a parking lot? I gotta get this video done. I gotta write this contract. Things are picking up business-wise. So I'm just gonna shoot off the head. See what I can put together. It's a short video that I'm doing because the quality's not that great, and I'll put in like some time. But anyway, there is my company, LAINAVERSEworks, is a creative consultancy fortifying the longevity of cannabis businesses with visionary solutions. What the fuck do that even mean? So I'm keeping that lofty ass title, but ultimately the signature offer lingo is that I help still cannabis businesses, and I'm open to helping other businesses. It's specifically, my problem is focused on solving the cash flow issues in the cannabis industry with digital products, courses. I mean, courses qualify as digital products. But that print on demand merch, and I have an opportunity that I gotta write that contract for. But I have an opportunity where I'm helping with like workflow shit. And I have another one where I had spoken to somebody about like, it's internal workflow stuff, like what's happening with getting it's project management essentially, but I guess what that means workflow wise for just getting shit done, that is ultimately what I do. So that's the long and short. I get shit done. Like, I get it finished. I put everybody on the same page when it comes to availability, skill set, budget, money, time. And I lay all that shit out, and I do like a blitz. I fast track it. I do a little intensive, especially because everybody's like, oh, I don't have time. All right, well, carve out this fucking time or find the money to invest in this. And that's what I'm doing, is basically helping cannabis businesses figure out a digital product or print on demand merchandise that they can sell as another income stream, revenue stream for their business, because just selling weed isn't cutting it, even if it's not a plant. I'm not sure. It's an entire system. It's an ecosystem. It's all interconnected, as all things in life are. So the plant touching businesses aren't making enough money to pay their vendors, then they can't grow. Nobody's doing this shit for free. And this has been like a personal challenge, and just looking at Q4 is just all in on LAINAVERSEworks. That's me with my services. That's also, I have my own digital products, my own print on demand merch, because yeah, I can help clients do it, but it's also, these are things I want to do for myself that I am viewing long term as just a artist. And there are so many cars. But just being able as an artist to productize what I do, what that's going to look like. And yeah, that's the long game. That's a part of the long game. is just owning this internet shit and helping other companies do that and being, you know, like an innovator. I mean, visionary solutions. I'm a visionary. So I'm making this shit work. There's nobody else in this lane. There just isn't. So, and I'm like setting standards in the industry, at least from the bottom up. And that's just how it is. What else? Let's get into specifics of plans. So this month I am doubling down on selling my digital products. That has also been an internal process of just facing fears. It's not even facing fears, it's how that feels in my body and confronting that and sitting with it, and sitting with it as in just to fully experience it, then moving on to what the action steps are and being ever so tender with myself to get into the flow. Because it's like when I get to resistance and avoidance, it's like hard break stops. And I'm like, okay, I've been trying to figure out why this is happening. I feel like I have answers, but really at this point it's now teaching my body, we can't be hard breaking the car every time, especially when good shit is happening. So October, being as in May, as it is making money with my digital products, embodying a confidence about the products that I made, and really using that, like keeping in mind as not to just get out of, I guess, lower vibrational thinking or fearful thinking and worrying things. I have expertise, which is why I made this. My expertise may not look like everybody else's, but that's the fucking point. And that's like just developing that, just fully embodying that confidence in myself, where I'm weird, I do strange things, I don't like, I'm an individual, and maybe what I'm doing is really polarizing or just really that abnormal. I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm making stable income out of my self-employment. I am developing an industry-wide solution, and I feel like I'm on to a lot of money that then enables me to spend more of my time how I want, which is making art whenever the fuck I feel like it, taking time off whenever I feel like, because I do enjoy the rush of entrepreneurship and business, but then it's also like being able to ground myself and not getting pulled into the energies and everything, just being the influence of where I'm putting myself, where I'm putting my efforts and my attention. I am influencing the stage. I am influencing the room. My aura is filling the space to make a global industry-wide impression. Historical, long-lasting. Partially for my ego, but so I've learned that's how you establish value. You help. To me, it's not even just helping the most people, it's helping the most people for the longest duration of time. That it reverberates. Whatever touch point they had with me, it's lasting. They want to tell somebody else, and it just leads to the cash flow. Because I am determined, Capricorn season, Christmas, is very important to me, because Capricorn supremacy. I just want to focus on me. And I'm like, I want to take all of Capricorn season off. And potentially I'm doing art. every single day, or it's just I'm just focused on things that have to do with me, because that's where I guess the next stage, or just the stages of things are in my growth, is yes, we have to help people, but I don't fucking want to think about people all the damn time. I want to make my shit the way I want to. And that's just it. But I do know to establish a foundation of cash flow, of freedom, there is that, you know, reaping what you sow, that investment. And finding that intersection of what I don't feel like is a strain for me, but also challenges me and solves a problem that I want to keep solving, was the most difficult part. And I've crossed that threshold. And that's what Q4 of LAINAVERSEworks is the manifestation of all my muling and struggling and experimenting and failed relationships and great business connections. Is all a culmination for now. Is that too much pressure? No, because I'm sick of the way my life was. Today's solar eclipse as well. What, the crash out video? Was that the lunar eclipse maybe? It's always around moons and shit. So the energy is on point, because like the whole thing with the crash out was I was bugging out. There were things I wanted done. Like, I don't feel like doing this real G's moving silence like lasagna. Sometimes you gotta be a loud ass nigga like Tyler. Loudest nigga in the room ain't always the nigga with problems. It's just, I just want to be loud sometimes. But I'm not even like loud that often, maybe. But look, I was trying to get paid so I hadn't been driving in so long because I had to take care of shit with my car. I had the bread to do it. And I was trying to fuck. Shit wasn't lining up. I wanted to fuck. I hadn't changed out clothes, out of storage. I've been wearing the same shit for months on months. Everything was just getting so fucking old that I guess that the crash out was the breakthrough. And now here we are in the next phase. So what's next? I don't know. I don't know what's next to share. Maybe on the 18th, I'll be leaning towards like sharing some art stuff. I had said I wanted to put out, like, do art every day and share it, but it's just like, or do art dumps. I don't know. It's just, I'm feeling very selfish about art. And maybe that'll be, you know, that can be the topic for the 18th. So I'll have to say, thank you for your time. Consider liking, share with love, comment wisely, and subscribe if you vibe. This is my ascendancy. This is my existence as a project executive, and I'm trying to figure out like a culminating name, because like artist isn't specific, but it's just like, I don't want two titles. Like, I got project executive, owner. People get confused with too many words and syllables. So I'm just like, maybe I'll just take it way back to like 2 years ago when I was trying to establish myself as like the multi-creative matriarch. Maybe I'll lean back into that, but I think I'm just going to position myself as a multi-creative, because I got recruited, hit back up to write an article again, so I'm considering swinging back into that, and that just fits under the umbrella of multi-creative, since I will, whatever. Anyway, thank you. Hope this was helpful to you, or I don't know, entertaining, and I will see you on the 18th. Check out the YouTube story shorts. I'm ramping that up. And yeah,